Okay, guys. So I have something completely different for you guys today. I was kind of just bored looking at some things, and I was trying to look at some Palicos Armors because I was looking at some yesterday, and then I did some research. You can see the multiple tabs at the top of my screen because I'm embarrassed to show all the tabs I have open on a daily basis. But Palicos are really fucking great in Monster Hunter. You haven't realized there's gonna be a Monster Hunter video from that part. This is gonna be a Monster Hunter video. But yeah, we got a lot of Palicos armors in the previous game, being Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which is my longest played Monster Hunter game to date. And I really like that one more than World, to be completely honest, because 4 just had more content. That's the truth about it. World is a game that is meant for everybody. And I guess this is kind of like a theoretical video. I'm not saying I want all of it to come to Iceborne expansion, but I'm just saying in the future of Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter in general, I hope that everybody, not just people who have a 3DS, can experience this in general. So first off, we got some armor sets for Palicos. So we got the Mega Man one. We already have a Mega Man one, but I like this one a lot better because the 8-bit Mega Man one is just like, it's a blaster and kind of 8-bit Mega Man. This is actual armor set. I like this one more than the 8-bit one, honestly. And then we got the Purity one. For all you guys who know Final Fantasy, you may actually recognize that. I don't know who that is per se because I haven't played that many Final Fantasy games. Then we got the Meliodic armor set. This is gonna reappear in all this eventually. They got the F Prep squad, which looks uncannily like Jotaro Kujo. I don't know the basis of that event, but that was one too. And they got the Dante one over there. But moving on forward, Pelicans are so underrated now in the world that you wouldn't even know if you haven't played any other Monster Hunter game would know how powerful these guys are. So in Monster Hunter Ultimate, they had like, we have the Safari and World. Well, they had a Pelico archipelago. It's like a little island where your Pelicos meet up with other Pelicos and they go on missions. Yeah, Sun Snug Isle is what it's called. And basically, you can have up to like 50 Pelicos there, and you can go on missions. And then also in Monster Hunter 4, you can have two Pelicos, and you can name some of them, and they were different colors, and different colors will do different things. And you can also hire other people Pelicos to help you on quests. And then there was times where your Pelico would go out, and oh yeah, by the way, so your two Pelicos kind of have combination attacks. So right here it just talks about how each one of them are like this: fighting, protection, support, healing, bombing, stealing, treasure, stamina, and launching. And then they have the attacks or the skills right next to them. But yeah, Pelicos used to be able to do team attacks that allow them to build things and then do a big old attack on the enemy. And that's one right there. I think that's the flying bomb. As you can see, they have all your Pelicos up there. I know you can't have a certain amount, so I know you can have to up to a certain point after levels. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I need to replay that. But Pelicos used to be really good, and they used to be able to go on these missions and actually beat up the monsters and bring them back like this, and then you just could carve the monsters from them. That's actually a monster or a fish. I can't remember. Either way, they used to bring back stuff. Like, it was just kind of the same but different than what we have right now. Pelicos are pretty powerful, and I kind of wish they were still as powerful as they were back then, and cooler. See, because Monster Hunter World is mostly online, you don't have your Pelicos like that, and the other one is too. But like compared to World, we have a lot less than what they used to have. Like, these are all the armor sets that we have right now in World as of 2018. There are a lot more because we have more events. I couldn't find an updated list, but yeah, these are just some armor sets. And then we got like, why I have this page up twice? Like, we got armor sets like this, and that go to 8-bit Mega Man one I was talking about right here. I don't remember what this Pelico armor set was, but that's one of the Pelico dual gadget things. But that armor set looks cool. Look at it. It looks awesome, right? And then we got stuff like this too. Like we got Sonic. I doubt we're gonna get the Nintendo IPs like onto a PC port or whatever. But they were to like port a Monster Hunter on all consoles. I'm just saying, I don't think it would be like we get the Nintendo ones on all consoles unless Nintendo wants to do that. But there's a bunch of awesome things that we got collaborations for. So I'm hoping that we get other collaborations aside from what we already have. Cause I think we only had like Mega Man and then Dante. Now the thing about the Dante one, we didn't get the Dante armor set though for the Palico. We got the Dante armor set for us though. And also we got another US. This is another USJ armor set for your Palico. Aside from the one that we already have, this is like a different one. I hope we get this one too. Otherwise, it's on the 3DS, but the 3DS is like dying. Like who? Not everybody still has 3DSs. So I'm like, these armor sets are gonna be forgotten and like thrown away. And if we're gonna just keep on having Monster Hunter get bigger and bigger, my main thing is I want them to kind of port these things forward to whatever new game they're gonna make, whether it be Monster Hunter World or a new Monster Hunter on consoles, including PC. But that's another one right there, the F-Star Palico, and this is a Final Fantasy, I'm pretty sure, because it looks like a black mage. And then he also said something about the Warrior Light one, and the Warrior Light was gonna be in the next image. He said makes this and the Warrior Light Palico armor makes like half of any good Final Fantasy 1 through 5 playthrough. I don't know what he meant by 1 through 5, but this is the Warrior Light here, and we're going to talk about that one right here in another video. But that armor set for the Palico looks just awesome. Like, I don't know what character or what version of Final Fantasy they're from. Would it be 1 to 5? Because I know most of them after 5. But that armor set looks fucking sexy. And then we got this F Magical Palico armor set. I'm pretty sure this is from Final Fantasy 2. If not, I know it's another event one. So I'm just hoping that we get more stuff from them. And this is also some DLC. By the way, so all the 3DS like armor sets and stuff that you've seen for the Pelico, all that stuff is like free DLC packs. See, Monster Hunter always been good on like giving us as the players like fun, cool DLCs. So considering that the Iceborne expansion is right around the corner and we don't know anything about it besides it's a brand new big map. We don't know what other stuff they're going to bring to us. I'm just hoping that I can kind of put insight or just show some theoreticals of what possibly is to come. And hopeful or wishful thinking about some of the things we might be getting. Monster Hunter Generations or Monster Hunter Ultimate was a whole different breed. Honestly, still think that Monster Hunter Ultimate 4 is a better game than World to certain points. It is a lot slower, but like I said, content-wise, it just has so much stuff. It's been out longer, yes, but Monster Hunter is going on this first year of being out, so 2 years being out, and still haven't received that many DLC besides like Behemoth and Devil Joe. And then we got Arc Temper Monsters. We're not actually receiving content, if you really think about it. But hopefully when the Iceborne expansion comes out, that just changes everything. I'm going to do another video, by the way, on some armor sets and some monsters, possibly today. I'm going to try to stretch it out. But that's Chun-Li, as you can see on the screen. And then this page right here tells you some of the free DLC they got, including the Dante one. Dante one looks pretty cool. Also, they talk about the USJ one that I did. The Cha-Cha and the Kayaba one, I did have pages open for them, but I think I lost them. They're like characters specific to Monster Hunter Generations or 4. They're like in the loading screen. So if I do it like this, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So that's both of them right there. So these are the little characters that are in Monster Hunter, like Monster Hunter 3 actually, it seems. And they just kind of gave us the armor sets, or gave them the armor sets from being these two armor sets right there. So that's what that is. And then the USJ I showed you was that F-Star right here. And then like I said, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we won't be getting like Metroid on console or something like that. But if Nintendo was to play nice and give us, like, if they ported these things to the other versions of Monster Hunter and gave us a Samus Aran and the Link one and uh Isabel and some other stuff like that, that'd be cool. Also, this is another one right here. This is a Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate Event Palico armor set. Don't know what it's related to at all, but the fact that it looks cool. It looks pretty cool. Like, Palico just wearing a t-shirt and some sunglasses, and he got like a hammer that looks like a popsicle on the slick. Like, it's just like, you don't know what's going on, but it dude's awesome, right? But yeah, I would appreciate that on my Palico if I had something like that. It's a rarity 3. It don't even have that many good stats. It's just for style. Like, your Palico is just meant to look cool. And look, this is just some crazy stuff right here. So, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate has so many collaborations over like the past years it was out. Look at this post. 2016 November 4th. That was 2 years ago. They had a Dark Magician, looks like Zoro. I'm not even going to click on that video. I'm going to leave this in the description so you guys can kind of look at some of the stuff here. This is already going to be a long video. They had a Magi collaboration. It's, can't remember his, Alibaba and Aladdin right there. And then they said F Dark Meowstic set. Oh, that's that one right there. And then we got Amo Sega and Aladdin's Wand. Hold on, Amo. Oh, maybe it wasn't Alibaba. But either way, they got more stuff too. They got Baki the Grappler. I don't know if any of y'all know who Baki the Grappler is, but Baki the Grappler is a fighting anime that is kind of super unrealistic, and it's awesome though. It's like the same, almost the same awesomeness as JoJo, except without the stands. And it's just crazy. You should definitely pick it up. It's on like the season 3 of it is on Netflix, but it's introduced as a standalone. But y'all should definitely pick up Baki the Grappler. You like anime, so we got Chivalry, which is a great sword. I don't see it in this image because I can't tell what the hell I'm looking at in part. But I see the Demon Visage, which is that hammer. We got Baki Comet Jutsu, which I'm pretty sure is this belt. Wow. Then we got Bristling Mane, which I'm pretty sure is Baki's dad hair. The Ultimate Garb, which is the shirt, and the Ultimate Pleats, which I guess would be the arm pieces. Oh, actually, no. This is champion set, so I guess that's all of that. I'm not sure. I think that's the sword, though. The Chivalry. Either way, they have some awesome collaborations in Monster Hunter. Like, they have this, Happy was in there at one point, I guess, as a Palico. Like I said, I'm going to link this so you guys can click on this video. But they have a lot of stuff. It's like a lot of crazy stuff. I hope we get collaborations like that. Oh, yeah, they had a Chopper armor set, too. Look at that. It's Chopper. Tony Chopper. And then they had Detective Conan Cat armor set. What else we got? We got a Kami, and like I said, Nintendo, if they play nice. I doubt they would get them, but the Kami one is pretty nice. The Link one is cool. The Kami is super cute. I don't know that anime, but I know what it is. It's the bicycling anime. But it looks pretty funny, and I believe that weapon. This is the weapon. I believe that's the fucking weapon. It's actually funny. Yeah, that's hilarious. Next up, I'm not sure he'd be the. I'm pretty sure these are two separate Palicos. Cause like I said, they have two Palicos in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Next up, we got. Oh, that's the JoJo one I was telling you about earlier. It's a rare 8 one, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty strong. It's 189 defense, head, torso. I don't know what it's from. It just said fan club. Don't even know what the event's about, but a wild hat a fan club prep squad uses to encourage hunters in any situation. I don't know, but yeah. Oh yeah, they had a Kezu Palico one, which is like a nurse too. That's pretty cool. Even had a figurine for it at one point. That's like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people like that. These are just some small things that we're getting from Monster Hunter in the past, like Pelico wise, and that's just the Pelicos. There's armor set and monsters that I haven't even talked about. I made a 15-minute video just talking about some of the stuff that Monster Hunter had with the Pelicos. considering like the Pelcos stronger, they can go on these missions and bring back monsters. I mean, we have the same exact thing. It was just done differently. Pelicos had multiple Pelicos. Like you didn't just have the one. You have multiple different Pelicos that kind of do things together and have combination attacks. Like honestly, if they were to give us an option to have a second Pelico and do combination attacks with Pelicos, that'd be awesome. I'm not saying they should do it because that's like an exclusive gimmick for the Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. But even if they were to make an HD version of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and put it on like Xbox, PS4, and PC, that's a little bit better than just kind of trying to port it all to PC or Monster Hunter World. Basically, I'm saying PC because I play primarily on PC. I do have it on PS4 too, but I don't play for PS4 online. But just to kind of port it to the world version, I don't know if that would be harder or to just like remake the game. But I would feel like it's probably easier to port things than kind of remake a whole game onto a different system, or just a Monster Hunter 5 if it ever comes out to just kind of be on every console, since they already opened up the floodgates for Monster Hunter on consoles. So in the future of Monster Hunter, this is this video mostly about. In the future of Monster Hunter, I'm just hoping that we get a good amount of stuff that was introduced on the 3DS, which is like a dying console or handheld, onto the future, the whatever version of Monster Hunter we're gonna be getting in the future. And honestly, that's all I really have for you guys today about these Pelicos and armor sets, Monster Hunter wise. And I hope you guys actually enjoyed the video. I know I only mostly talk about Warframe, but like Monster Hunter is like my second game, and it's like one of my favorite games of all time to play actually. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, and see you in the next one.